Nigga, the message to get what you don't got. The struggle that don't stop.
Yeah, remain solid. Even when my life is driving me crazy, I can't call it. Gotta do this shit for little bro when them in the state college.
What up, Loyalty family? What's the deal, man? You already know this. Go, nigga. We got this reaction video. Let's get this here at the Snoopy Badazz. He kind of responded to the recent interview with G-Face and G Uno, and kind of like the new clip that came out of basically like, you know what I'm saying? He know G Uno. And G-Face kept saying it like, man, why don't you text him? Why don't you text him? Why don't you text him? He's like, nah, bro. You feel me? He kind of was trying to stay out of it until you seen later in the interview where the nigga kind of like, he was agreeing with these niggas. And I feel like Snoopy Badazz ain't having that. Nigga, I know you. Nigga, you could have called me. But you already know this go commercial. But we back, man. If y'all like this new content I've been on, like the video. Shout out to Snoopy Badazz. We still reacting to the music. You feel me? We still reacting to the music. The music don't stop. You feel me? But let's get straight into this video, man. Let's press record. What's going on? All right, let's press play.
Now, I'm not real. You know what I'm saying? That's what these niggas do. And I also realize when another motherfucker got something in their background, they always point the fucking finger. We already exposed Clownface. We exposed him for being a hood hopper. We exposed him for being a PC. Feel me? And we exposed him for being a liar. He's already, we don't even care about nothing else Clownface got to say.
Facts. Like he said, he supposed to be a PC. He's supposed to be a liar. You did what I'm saying? This nigga, Snoopy be on this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he be on this shit. So some of this shit that some niggas say he lying about, you can't really say he lying if he start proving the facts. You did what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let's get into it.
As far as a fade with me and Clownface, check this out, my nigga. If we was in the pen together, homie, I couldn't get ahead of fade with you then.
That's the prison politics I was telling y'all about.
Plus you a hood hopper and a motherfucking rat. So get up out of here talking about a fade.
He really basically, it also comes down to being from, he's a Southsider, right? Like I told y'all in the Brick Baby video, you know what I'm saying? Southsiders and blacks, ain't no intermingling. Ain't no one head catching up fade. Nigga, we all fight. One fight, we all fight when it come down to that in prison politics. You feel me? And like you said, if you're a snitch, we definitely ain't getting it cracking. You PC, we don't even be in the same vicinity to even interact with each other.
You know what I'm saying? But to the homie that was up there with him, me and you had no problems, blood.
You
know what I'm saying? Everything was bold, but you started moving funny. Feel me? And when you started moving funny, that told me you had a plan in play. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that shit is really weird, the way you got on no jumper and switched the narrative. So, you know, we about to get into your paperwork, homie. And we about to, you know what I'm saying, let everybody see how you got up on the stand and you testified.
Okay, so why he say he switched the narrative, because like he said, nigga, we cool. We ain't had no issue to where, nigga, we been texting. Like I told you in the beginning of the video, they been texting. So if you felt this way, you felt like I was a snitch, say it. That way we can end communications, my nigga. That way we can know what it is. You dig what I'm saying? But Snoopy a cold nigga for having this in his chamber. Like, nigga, I got something for you, bro. Any nigga play with me, I know y'all history. Snoopy a cold nigga.
You're all on no jumper talking about real niggas don't take the stand, real niggas don't give a statement. But as I was reading through your paperwork, I realized that you gave a statement. Not only did you give a statement,
I like how professionally did though.
You was pointing the finger at the tortilla flats and everybody else except taking accountability for what you already did and what you already admitted to. Remind y'all of somebody I know, huh? So we're gonna get into this paperwork and I'm gonna show how he was pointing the finger at everybody else trying to get about this little murder case that he got.
Who?
Not only was he trying to get out the murder case he got, he didn't even do no gangster shit, nigga. He didn't walk up on the nigga and O-dog a nigga. This nigga was running and was busting from behind his back doing some scary shit and got a lucky shot. And we gonna prove all that. So let's get into this paperwork. So, basically what happened was, Mr. Flea Uno, I call him Flea Uno. Flea Uno was walking with like two minors. As he was walking with these two minors, a car full of T-flats put up on them. When the car full of T-flats put up on them, they banged on them, asking where they was from. You know what I'm saying? When they asked him where they was from, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I guess, you know, gunplay ensued or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Fleet Uno was running from the scene, busting from behind him. He didn't, like I say, he didn't do it like O-Dog, my nigga. The nigga was busting from behind him, got a lucky.
All right, let's be fair though. Like, do your homework on him being caught off guard. But like Snoopy say, nigga, you one of them, nigga, pull that shit out, nigga, nigga. But shit, nigga, Brother Grace guy, he made it out that situation too. You feel me? Far as, you know what I'm saying, he didn't die, the kids didn't get killed, none of that shit. Well, I don't know. We're gonna finish the story.
Shot, allegedly killed one of the dudes from T-Flats. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't have no problem with a motherfucker protecting themselves or protecting their existence.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But the argument here is, do gangsters take the stands and do gangsters give statements to the police? This nigga did, for sure. Not only did he give a statement to the police, he got up on the stand and started pointing a finger at everybody to try to get himself out this situation. Read the paperwork. It says, appellant testified on his behalf. Appellant's mother lived in Bellflower and his grandmother lived near Compton. He testified that prior to the shooting, he had been living in the park in the neighborhood because he was avoiding probation officers who looked for him at his mother's and grandmother's house. He had been friends with L. That's one of the dudes that he was walking with. He was a minor, so they couldn't really put his name in the paperwork, but he was a minor. He had been with friends L, Steve for several years and used to see them at Quisha's house. He described Quisha as his girlfriend. Appellant had been Sosa.
But he got it. If this the real paperwork, he telling all type of shit.
Had seen Sosa Vinciado. Well, what did it say? Vicencio. We just gonna call him Sosa because I can't pronounce no Spanish name. Appellant had seen Sosa in the neighborhood before the shooting and knew he was a Tortillas Flat gang member. 2 or 3 weeks before the shooting, Appellant was walking on Rosecrans when he saw Sosa and several other people in the car. Sosa rolled down his window and said flats and fuck niggers to Appellant. No one pointed a gun at him, but Appellant became...
So if y'all do y'all homework on the common T-Flats, they do not play. They will whoop on you. They do not give a fuck who you are, what kid you are. They whooping shit down. I'm not gonna lie to you. I never really had the experience time to T-Flats before. If I probably ran across them in life, but you know what I'm saying, not in no negative light, you dig what I'm saying, but I know homies that had to deal with these niggas and they whooping shit down. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Afraid and ran away.
If you in middle school,
now,
high school.
Y'all gotta keep in mind, this is him on the stand saying this. So basically what you're doing is you're giving the police intel into the beef between the treetops and the T-Flats. Now, since we comparing gangsterisms, my nigga, why would you give the court, get on the stand and give intel into the beef between the treetop and the T-Flats? That's street shit.
Okay,
how can you get on no jumper and say
this is where I kind of disagree. Because they know it's called gang files, bro. He ain't the first nigga from Treetop. He ain't the last nigga from Treetop. So, and them niggas from T-Flat, that one nigga that got killed, he ain't the first nigga from T-Flat. He ain't the last nigga, right? This is like gang files. Niggas know what's going on. You feel me? They ain't oblivious to what's going on. But he right, though. Some of that shit, it does. It helps. It like helps more cases. It helps other shit that kind of happened maybe in that area. Same shit that happened with him, it could have been like, all right, this had something to do with T-Flats. Or they could just say it was a gang thing.
If I'm a snitch for a not gang situation, my situation was not even a gang situation. It was a person that made a mistake and I tried to help him. That's all that was. So this is a whole hood beef.
Did you
and here you are on the stand, testifying, making public record of this hood beef. Let's move on to the next page. Mm-hmm. About a week before the shooting, Appellant saw Sosa again as Appellant was walking to Quisha's house. He passed the house where Sosa and several other male Hispanics were standing. Sosa asked Appellant where he was from, and Appellant said that he didn't bang, indicating that he was not a gang member. Sosa replied, so what? This is T-Flats and fuck niggers. Niggas can't be...
Look, that low, like I told y'all, they don't give a fuck. Fuck you, Ed, what you blame. You black, we nigga K. But like, not everybody from T-Flats is like that. Because you know what's so crazy about it, right? every like Latino, Hispanic, Mexican, whatever the fuck it is, right, has a black person, a white person from their gang. So it'd be kind of just strange, you dig what I'm saying? And vice versa, black gang, they got Mexicans, white people, all that shit. It's always a little strange, you feel me? Let's get back into it.
In my hood, appellant did not reply and kept walking, but another man said, let's get this Mayete. Counsel asked appellant if he recognized this as a derogatory Hispanic gang term for a black, but appellant said he did not know what the term meant. Appellant started running, and the man chased him for 2 or 3 blocks, saying they were going to get him. Appellant feared for his life. L and Steve, the minor, previously had told appellant that the T-flats were dangerous towards young blacks. Now, right? This is said on the stand.
Snoopy is not wrong now. He is like, nigga, you telling now, bro. You telling too much of the information. But that nigga said they were chasing nigga for 2 blocks. I'm hot now. I'm getting the buzzing them niggas at the first block. I'm already tired. Niggas probably smoke weed, drink liquor every other day. Nigga winded like a motherfucker. Shout out to G Uno for running 2 or 3 blocks, man. You feel me? Hold on, y'all. Let's press record. Let's press play.
I thought gangsters don't get on the stand and talk about street shit. Why is you on the stand talking about street shit, my nigga?
Facts.
Next page. On the day of the shooting, L showed appellant the gun that was subsequently used.
Okay, hold on. What's the difference between a nigga talking street shit on, like, hypothetically, right? Because he's right, you feel me? On the stand, a nigga can get convicted for it. But even then, with certain street shit, what's the difference between a nigga talking to a nigga on the stand and talking to a nigga on his camera? You feel me? Or just talking online in general where niggas already posting, fuck, woo, and some of these niggas is being followed by the police. What is the difference? You feel me? It's pretty much the same.
In the shooting, appellant wanted to buy the gun from L to protect himself. L told appellant the gun was already loaded and showed appellant how to use the gun. And appellant put it in his right pocket. Appellant did not see the ammunition box and did not know L had it. Appellant testified that while they were walking, Steve stopped and wrote on the stop sign, but appellant did not see what he wrote. The boys continued walking, and L was riding his bicycle a little in front of the others. When appellant heard L say something like, "Oh shit, that's them," appellant saw the car and heard someone in the car say T-flats. Now, this is for show snitching right here, because why is you on the stand saying that this nigga L, feel me, showed you the gun, you wanted to buy it, and all this bullshit, when L was saying he never showed you no gun? You also said you seen L write something on the stop sign, when L is saying he never wrote nothing on the stop sign. Let's show that part of the paperwork when L is saying the opposite that he's saying. So basically, he's like pointing the finger, trying to get out the shit, trying to make himself look like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
feel me? Tell it. Understand. Tell it. So let's go to L's statement.
I'll hear you.
Right here. Mr. Tyler Uno, he told the cops that he got on the stand and he said out of his own mouth that L sold him the gun. Here's L saying he never sold him no gun.
So Quisha, whoever the fuck Quisha, she was like, no disrespect to this young lady, because she may still be alive, got kids, all type of shit. Quisha was getting fucked on by nigga G Uno. That was his girl. She was a little hideout spot. You did what I'm saying. That's kind of what it's coming down to. But like my young nigga say, nigga, I ain't had nothing to do with that.
If that's not telling what the fuck is. L earlier had found the gun in the couch at Quisha's house, but he denied ever owning a gun or giving a gun to appellant. That's snitching. He also said L wrote something on the stop sign. And the Hispanics in L said
testified that he previously had seen a gun in the couch at Quisha's house, but not on the day of the shooting.
You don't believe me? Next page. Boom. This is the T-flat. The T-flat, this nigga told too, but look what the T-flat say. Nerano conceded at trial that if a Treetop Pyru tagged over T-Flat's graffiti, a T-Flat's gang member would want to kill that gang member. He initially denied seeing any black males tagging or in the area prior to the shooting, but he later testified that he saw one. Naranjo also denied sticking a gun out the passenger window of the car. The point is,
They looking at it, pop their ass right there.
they're trying to lie while this nigga's on the stand telling the motherfucking truth, trying to get about that shit.
All these niggas bad. I'm gonna keep it at it.
He telling on himself. He's telling on L. He's telling on the T-flats. That nigga telling everything. He telling them how motherfuckers, how he's scared of the T-flats. My thing is this: why is you on the stand giving intel to gang beef? Moving on. So gangsters, all my real gangsters out here, I got a question. So keep it real, homie. So I thought, if you take the stand and say the opposite of what somebody else is saying, ain't that snitching? This nigga said he got on the stand and told the police where he got the gun from and what he did. What's so gangster about this nigga? L denied that appellant told him to retrieve a gun or give him bullets. He testified that he and Steve started walking to another friend's house, but they were pulled over by the police about 2 blocks from where the shooting took place. L had some bullets in his shoe. The police told
how the fuck do you got bullets in your shoe? I don't know if that's a cold ass little method or something, but why the fuck he got bullets in his shoe is crazy.
L that the bullets matched those that were used in the shooting and that he would be charged with murder because he had the bullets. Steve and L were placed in a police van and were taken to a sheriff's station where they were questioned by homicide detectives until about midnight. Y'all sweep a lot of shit under the rug in these motherfucking
No, but
streets.
listen, I can't lie.
Y'all
Snoopy
really be
and
biased
say
politicking.
His part two with his bullshit.
This nigga got on the stand and said way
fair.
too
Same way,
fucking
like,
much.
same
But
way
he
they call
getting
it
out
the
the
snitch.
pen like he's
He gotta
super
be taking
power
that
rule.
from
And
the
this
shit.
nigga probably
If
came
it's
from a
true.
PC yard or should have been on a PC motherfucking yard. We gotta stop biased politicking, homie. You know what I'm saying? Because if gangsters not supposed to take the stand, nigga, you feel me? This nigga out of pocket, feel me? Because he took the stand and told the truth. One thing I always believe, my nigga, ain't nothing more dangerous than a snitch that'll snitch on their motherfucking self, homie. Because if he don't give a fuck about himself, ain't none of you niggas safe. Moving on. Now check this out. The more of the story is this, homie. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to compare gangsterism and try to make it seem like they this and they that. And they more of a gangster than Snoopy B.A. trying to take my spot and all this. I'll tell you like this, bitch ass nigga. You can never be a G like me, my nigga. Feel me? When I caught my attempted murder case, nigga, I didn't say nothing. And when I did get on the stand, it was to help the other man.
Well, see, look, this is where Snoopy, where you fuck yourself. Because you got on that stand, brother. Even though you said it was to help somebody. This is where people are trying to get you to understand. Even though you say you was helping somebody, you know you ain't supposed to do it that way, bro. You gotta go help in other ways. You feel what I'm saying? And I understand. Snoopy like shit. Bro, his mama plead and begged me to do this shit. She begged me. And you feel me? I understand. Bro.
And not to point the finger at nobody and put somebody else in jeopardy because I put myself in a fucked up situation. You feel what I'm saying? You can't compare my situation. My situation was not a gang beef. It was not a gang problem. And nor did I give them intel into the gang world.
But listen though, Snoop. The nigga that said you snitched on him said it was something, nigga. He said, nigga, you knew who it was. We knew why. You did what I'm saying. You probably gonna have to respond to that too. He is gonna respond to that because he said this is like 3 or 4 out of 10 people. So he ain't done with. He own a tier of people. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully,
your
I ain't
bitch ass gave them intel
you know
into the
I don't got
gang
no dirt
world.
on
You
me,
walked
but I hope I ain't
in a motherfucking not. I ain't gonna say you walked in the courtroom, but you went to court and you got on the stand and you gave the district attorney intel into the beef between your hood and a rival gang. Street shit is never supposed to be spoke on in a motherfucking courtroom, especially if you was a motherfucking member of the society that's warned.
Even though
You feel
they
me?
got gang
So you can never
files and
compare
all
your
that shit. He's
gangsterism
right.
to me, my nigga. I have
You know
never
what I'm
got
saying?
on the stand and spoke nothing about gang shit, street shit, or nothing. Feel me? My situation was to help another nigga. Feel me? My situation wasn't a gang beef. One dumb nigga killed my homie on accident and told on his motherfucking self. The angel in me tried to help his bitch ass. But you on the other hand, you're on the stand pointing the finger at everybody else to try to get up out this motherfucking situation. So people, let this be a lesson there.
I like how professional this
Stop
nigga
listening
is,
to these
like,
niggas that's pointing the finger. Because 9 out of 10.
I like how he ain't even super turned up. It gives more solidity. You know what I'm saying? Solidifies his word, his message.
And they got some fucked up shit there. Real talk. And just because his homies accept this Buster shit, my nigga, a lot of Paru's not gonna accept this Buster shit. Feel me? Because if the gangsters ain't supposed to get up on the stand, they for damn sure not supposed to get up on the stand and tell the truth. And give intel into this gang life, into this thing of ours.
Finish it.
Facts. That's it.
And also, got to add this. This is what makes Flea Uno's testimony so bad. It's not the fact that he got somebody arrested or got somebody put in jail, because he was telling on his own motherfucking self. The problem with him testifying and giving the DA on the stand and giving a public testimony into this thing of ours, into this gang life.
All right, I'm gonna end the video as far as the screen recorder right now, but we're gonna let him talk the rest of this shit out. And I'm gonna say something.
He gave them information to put future RICO acts on the gang members from Treetop Paru and Tortilla Flats. Because of his testimony, that is evidence that will always be used of a war between the two. So when bodies is dropping and people is going to jail, his case, and his testimony will be used to convict others. So, before y'all call somebody a rat, make sure the person that speaks isn't a rat. Snoopy Badazz.
Now, I want to say this now. Snoopy Badazz is technically right about that. He's totally right about that. You feel what I'm saying? So, how the fuck do you think G Uno has to respond? Is he gonna respond with music? Is he gonna do another interview? Because it's low key like, it's like doing the whoops. You feel me? Like J Main say, right? Once I say your name, you're gonna get an interview. You start saying my name, I'm gonna get an interview. So keep doing it. We're gonna whoop this shit out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna whoop to do the whoop and you do the whoop. You feel me? But y'all already know how this code. Do your homework on the full paperwork being in the goddamn link in this actual video. But like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you share it to your auntie, your granny, and your motherfucking mammy. It is.
Nigga, the message to get what you don't got. The struggle that don't stop.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Remain solid. Even when my life is driving me crazy, I can't call it. Gotta do this shit for little bro when I'm in the state college.